You know, we've always looked to nature for a bit of inspiration. But what if it's more than that? What if nature isn't just a muse? What if it's actually the master engineer, holding on to blueprints for technologies that we are only just starting to wrap our heads around?
We take a lot of pride in our radar systems. They're the absolute cutting edge of our detection technology. But what if I told you that a small creature of the night perfected a system that is way more sophisticated, and it did it millions of years ago? A system so precise, it operates on a level that our best engineers can only dream of. Here's the hidden truth about the bat's sonar that's going to change the way you see this creature forever.
So, to really appreciate the genius of the bat, we first have to understand a fundamental physics problem it faces every single night. A problem that honestly should make its sonar completely useless.
We've all experienced the Doppler effect. Just think of a police siren, right? As it speeds towards you, the pitch gets higher. As it moves away, the pitch drops. Well, that change in frequency is the Doppler effect. And it doesn't just happen with sound, it happens with light, with radar, with any kind of wave. Okay, now picture this. You're a bat. You're hurtling through the pitch-black darkness, closing in on your prey. The echo you're listening for, the one that tells you where dinner is now coming back as this high-pitched shriek, totally different from the sound you sent out. It's so distorted, it's kind of like trying to tune into one specific radio station while someone is just frantically spinning the dial. For the bat, this should be a critical, mission-ending system failure.
So what's the secret? How does this little aerial predator just defy a basic law of physics while flying at top speed? Well, the answer lies in a feat of biological engineering that is so elegant, so precise, it's going to challenge everything you thought you knew about the limits of the natural world.
To find the answer, we have to look closer at the bat's very specialized hardware, and it all starts with the signal that it sends out into the dark.
You see, the real secret to the bat's success is in its two-part sonar call. There's a part that changes frequency, which gives it details about the target, but it's the other part, a long, unwavering, constant frequency tone that holds the key to beating the Doppler effect and getting a perfect read on its target's velocity.
But sending out the right signal is only half the battle. The bat's hearing is a marvel all on its own, fine-tuned to an unbelievably narrow band of frequencies. It's like having a biological sweet spot, this tiny little window of perfect hearing that filters out every other bit of noise.
This auditory sweet spot has a name, the auditory fovea. Think about the fovea in our own eyes. It's that tiny spot that gives us our super sharp, high-definition central vision. Well, the bat has the same thing, but for hearing. It dedicates a massive amount of brain power, of neural real estate, to this incredibly narrow frequency range. If a sound falls outside this window, as far as the bat is concerned, it might as well not even exist.
So just how narrow is this window? I mean, how precisely can a bat control what it hears? Well, a 2022 study on the Pratt's roundleaf bat finally put a number on it, and frankly, the number is just staggering.
0.27%. That is the unbelievably small margin of error that the bat works with. It is actively manipulating the returning echo to make sure it lands inside this incredibly narrow sliver of its hearing. This is a level of real-time acoustic control that just pushes the boundaries of what we thought was even biologically possible. So how does it do it? How does it pull this off? For a long time, we figured it was just a passive system. But the truth is so much more incredible. It's not passive at all. It's an active, predictive system.
The bat isn't just sitting back and reacting to the echo as it comes in. No, it's actively anticipating the laws of physics before they even happen. And this one little distinction, well, it's the key that unlocks the entire mystery. Okay, so here's the crucial part. As the bat flies forward, it's doing a calculation in real time. First, it knows its own speed. Second, it calculates exactly how much the Doppler effect is going to raise the pitch of its returning echo. And third, and this is the absolute genius of it, it lowers the pitch of its outgoing screen by that exact same amount. So what's the result? The returning echo, which has been pitch shifted by physics, arrives at its ear at the perfect frequency, landing smack dab in the middle of its auditory sweet spot. It's basically a preemptive acoustic strike.
Now, this isn't just some simple reflex. This is an act of intense, high-speed computation. Take a look at this map of the bat's auditory cortex. Do you see this huge, totally oversized section right here? That entire area of its brain is a dedicated neuro-supercomputer for one thing and one thing only: processing these Doppler-shifted signals.
Just let that sink in for a second. Nearly a third of all the brain power it uses for hearing is dedicated to this single, constant life or death calculation, Doppler shift compensation. Every single moment it's in the air, a massive chunk of its brain is just solving a physics equation so it can hunt and so it can survive.
So when you put all of these pieces together, the picture that emerges isn't just one of cool biological adaptation. What you're looking at is an engineering masterclass.
I mean, what we're talking about here are the cornerstones of advanced engineering. We've got predictive processing, where the system anticipates what's going to happen next. We have active feedback control, constantly adjusting its own output. There's unparalleled precision, operating on margins our best sensors can barely touch. And the whole thing is housed inside this tiny, energy-efficient biological system. We pour billions of dollars into developing technologies that try to do this, while nature perfected it eons ago.
And you know, this principle of nature's engineering being superior isn't just limited to the skies. As this quote shows, even under the water, the biological sonar of dolphins is still the gold standard, outperforming our most advanced systems. Nature's solutions are just this constant, humbling reminder of the elegance and efficiency that evolution can achieve.
And this all brings us to a pretty profound place. The bat's sonar is so much more than a biological party trick. It's a living, breathing blueprint for predictive signal processing. It's proof that nature has already solved some of our most complex engineering challenges. The only question left is, what other secrets, what other blueprints are hiding out there in plain sight, just waiting for us to finally have the wisdom to look?
Thanks for watching. Support BioVellum by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Let's explore the secrets of nature together.